Stretching. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Groovy Goat Hunter. It is Heath. Thank you guys for joining me for another pay dirt review, and I don't know which one to do. My last pay dirt review, I did a brand new pay dirt review, the Christmas special. Y'all seen it, probably thought it was ridiculous, but I do ridiculous things sometimes. But I still have 3. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reach down in this drawer where they are at and grab one, and we will just do that one. Turn my head away, and I'm just going to pick one. Oh, wait. Okay, there it is. Ow. What is that? This is the one I'm doing. Oh, and there it is. Uh-oh, my wife's calling. Roll the intro and I'll tell you which one I'm doing. So we got the pay dirt picked out, and it is this guy right here, Mr. Vendetta himself. And this one is, what is this one? Turkey Creek 1 gram pay dirt bag. There it is, and we're going to do this one tonight. Let's get into opening this guy right here and see what we got. We got the magical red bow. Here is the pay dirt. We're going to open it up, and we are going to pour this bad boy in. I can already tell you right now it is super dry. Now, I do like his bags because all these bags are the same. They got this little crease right here. What I love about his bag is it's clear on the other side, and I can see if there's anything stuck in those creases. So I know for sure if I've got everything out. So there that is. I do believe Mr. Vendetta forgot to send me a sticker. And you lose brownie points, Mike, if you don't send me a sticker. You lost brownie points, Mike. No sticker this time. I've got, I think, 10 of them anyway. So, but there is the pay dirt. We're going to start classifying it, and we'll start with the 1/4 inch. So let me get my classifier, my bowl, and all that good stuff, and we will start doing that. Got my 4 mesh or my 1/4 inch mesh classifier right there. We're going to dump this in. Surprisingly, it's not very dusty. For that being very dry material, not a lot of dust. Poof. Yeah, no dust whatsoever. There that is. And I'm going to keep on classifying until I get it done, but I'm not going to do this in regular speed. I'm going to do this in hypersonic super speed. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's what I'm doing it in. Guys, we are done with the classifying, and I pulled all of the magnetic material out. I just went ahead and did that because there was a lot. Here they are right here. We have got 8 classifications. This is actually the next day. My dog Fritzy would not allow me to do a pay dirt review last night. He was very needy. So there's all the magnetic material. A lot of magnetics in this pay dirt. And there's the 8 classifications. We're going to start right here with the 4 mesh or the 1/4 inch, followed by the 10 mesh, 20 mesh, 30 mesh, 40 mesh, 50 mesh, the plus 60 mesh. All of that is the minus 60. I usually do 10, 20, 40, and 60, but since there was a lot of material in the 40 and 60, I broke it up. So anyway, 8 classifications. We're going to do this different. We're going to go ahead and get this out of the way because there's no gold in that, and then we'll start down and we'll work our way up to the 10 mesh. Overhead. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. This is the 1/4 inch. I'm looking for some quartz. There is not a whole lot of quartz in here at all. There are a couple pieces. That's a piece of quartz. This is what I do with my quartz. This whole bowl right here is full of quartz. And once it gets full, I'm going to crush it, and I'm going to see if I can get any more gold out of this quartz. And then once I get done, I'll pan it real quick. But yeah, I don't think there's any gold in here at all. Unless there's some that got stuck on a rock. All right, I got all the quartz out. Let me pan this real fast. Quartz. And just like I suspected, no gold. We're done with that. Now let's get started on the minus 60 right here. So I dumped the entire thing in here. Normally I do not do that, but I actually dumped half of this in here. Dumped all the mud out, and it pretty much dissolved most of the material that was in the minus 60. So I just went ahead and dumped the rest, and now I'm stratifying that. See, that's all that's left, and there's really not a whole lot of material in there. And by the time I keep stratifying this, most of this will dissolve into nothing. So I'm going to keep doing this, and once I get it to where I can start panning, I will start panning. Now let's do one more dump. I try to keep my water as clean as possible so I can see what I'm panning. I can't stand muddy water. I don't see how some people on YouTube that do pay dirt reviews, they throw everything in there and it just gets all muddy and you can't see anything. I don't see how they do it. I have to see what I'm panning. That's good enough. We definitely have some gold in here. Trying to get all those really fine sands out, separated as best I can before I suck it up. Let me pop it out so you guys can see it. As a matter of fact, we're going to do this route. I'm going to take my phone camera and show you this. It just does a better job of showing you this really fine gold. And here it is. I'm going to zoom in. There is all of that minus 60. It's hard to focus on that stuff because it's so small, but there it is. You see how close I can actually get to it. Alright, we're going to suck that up and let's move on to the plus 60. And here is the plus 60 minus 50. Stratify it real quick. Alright, let's start panning this. I think that is good enough. We will tap, tap, tap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear somebody. Hold on. I hear a little voice on the other side of the garage door. It's Fritzy. He said, I want in the garage. Where you going, bud? Oh, you just wanted to see what I was doing. All right, bye. It's good to see you. I'll probably have some floating gold. Oh crap, he's at the garage door again. And there it is. I'll get a picture with my phone like I did the last one. And there is all of the plus 60. And that is all of the 60 mesh onto the 50. 50 mesh. Yeah, we're gonna do it all. See what we get. Definitely done with that. Let's tappity tap tap. And yes, we got a few more pieces. About 20-25 pieces. Let me get you a quick shot of it with my camera and we'll be able to tell if that's gold or not. Alright, so here is that 50 mesh. I'll zoom in on it so we can look at it up close. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. We'll suck it all up, and then once we get upstairs, we'll look at all that. Now it is time for the 40 mesh. We'll have to do that in two. So let me stratify this real quick, and then we'll pan once it's ready to pan. All right, let's pan. There is a couple. There are a couple. There is a couple. There's some gold in here. So there it is. What do we get? 5, 10, about 15 pieces. Get you a shot of it with my phone and we will do the rest of the 40 mesh. There is that 40 mesh I just got. All right, now we are ready to pan the rest of this 40 mesh. That is good enough. Tap this back, and yes sir, we got more gold. I forgot my phone, so I'm just going to show you this one without the camera shot on the phone. Looks like we got about 25, 30 pieces. We're going to suck those up and we are done with the 40 mesh. Now let's move on to the 30 mesh. All right guys, I'm going to do one more pan. We'll do this. This is the 30 mesh and we'll do this in 2 of them. And here we go. Quick tap. All right, what do we get? We got 5, about 10 pieces right there. My dog is calling. Watch this. Come here, Fritzy. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Say, wherever Daddy goes, I want to know what he's doing. Look what Daddy's doing. See, we got pay dirt. We're doing a review. Yeah, there it all is. It's not a bath. You're not getting in there for a bath. Don't worry. It's too cold for that. And you had your bath, right? Say, we'll see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas, because it's Christmas Eve. Santa Claus is fixing to come, isn't he? We better get to bed because Santa Claus is coming tonight. It's like 11:45 right now, Christmas Eve time. All right, guys, welcome back. It's another day. It is actually Christmas Day. We got the family Christmas opening of presents done and all that good hoopla. I will show you what I got later because it has to do with this channel, sort of, kind of. But I've been wanting one and I got one for Christmas. I'm excited. I can't wait to try this thing out. But that's later. I need to focus on the pay dirt review. So let's pan down and let's continue with the 30 mesh. I'm gonna dump the rest of that in and pan once we're ready. All right, guys, let's pan. I think that's good enough. Pretty much panned off every single bit of the sands. There it is. Let me get a photo of it with my phone and we are going to move on to the 20 mesh. And there is the rest of that. I'm gonna suck that up and let's move on. Here is the 20 mesh and man, there is a ton of it. So I'm going to do a lot. Hopefully I can do this in 3. I'm not going to cut to the panning part because I want to talk. You know how I like to talk. First of all, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I hope you got all the gold that you wanted, gold panning equipment. I hope you got that nice dredge that you wanted to throw in the creek. Whatever it is you wanted, I hope you got it. All right, I think that's good enough. So since I've been doing this channel, I've been doing a lot of veering off, if you will, smelting, all these other things I've gotten interested in. I've already built a rock crusher because I got interested in that. But yeah, what I asked for Christmas this year was a smelter or a melter or whatever, and I got one. I chose to get a cheap one, and by cheap one I mean inexpensive, and that is only because I don't know how to use it and I want to kind of mess with it to see how to use it. But I've gone down that rabbit hole. I would like to try to melt some things, whether it's copper, silver. I doubt I'm going to melt any gold. I'm not even going to touch that until I get to where I understand the whole process of smelting. Let's do a quick tack back and we have more gold. All right, there's the gold. Let me take a picture of it real quick. And there is my 20 mesh gold, part 1. So yeah, I've gone down that whole rabbit hole of, you know, watching somebody take silver and harvest it. I think that was the word I was looking for. I think I said farming. Sorry. Harvesting pure silver, that kind of stuff. It was really cool to me. It amazes me how people figure this kind of crap out. But this is what I got for Christmas. And it is a smelter, whatever. And it's, you know, again, Nelly Roho, I don't know. It's a propane one. I did not get an electric one. I wanted to get something that I couldn't destroy very quickly. And it came with, you know, tongs and stuff like that. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try to find something to melt and test it and just see how easy or not easy this whole process is. I'm kind of excited to use that. Anyway, let's move on to more of the 20 mesh. All right, there's my next batch of 20. Look at that. You can already see it. All kinds of gold right there. That's a lot of gold. I have a feeling I'm not going to see any in my 10 mesh classifying. Jesus, I cannot talk tonight. My 10 mesh classification, because this is only a gram guaranteed bag, and that's a lot right there. Got it as clean as I'm going to get it. There it is right there. Let me give you a phone shot and then we'll do the rest. Phone shot. Really cool pieces. And here is the rest of that 20 mesh. Yeah, this stuff is super easy to pan. Tap. So we got 5 pieces right there. I'll take a picture of them. Be right back. And then we'll move on to the 10 mesh. And there is the rest of the 20 mesh. Everything that's minus 1/4 inch plus 10 mesh. I'm going to do this probably in 3. There's probably not going to be any in here. Maybe 1 piece. But I looked at my snuffer bottle and it definitely looks like I've gotten a gram of gold. Yeah, I don't think we got any in this one. Let's just do a quick tap back. No gold in that. Let's do that much. Look at all the pretty rocks flowing off the pan into the tailings bin, all falling in unison, some heavier than others. I'm Bob Rossing my commentary. There's a big rock. There's some little rocks just flowing down the water. Isn't that pretty? And no, I'm not making fun of Bob Ross. I think Bob Ross is awesome. All right, I've pretty much panned every single thing out. We'll tap this back. We got 1 piece. 1. I'm not going to do a photo of that or what
the hell you say?
I'm just sucking this up. All right, last bit. We'll pan that and we'll be done. Tap it back. Oh yeah, we got 2 pieces. Look at me. They're not very big, but I mean, that's okay. Right there, 2 pieces. Looks like one's flicking you off and the other one is just a flat piece, but that looks like a middle finger. I love that piece of gold. We'll suck those up. We'll look at this when we go upstairs. Yes, sir. We are done with the Vendetta Turkey Creek 1 gram guaranteed bag. Looks like a gram to me, so I'm going to dry this stuff. We'll take it upstairs. We'll weigh it. I will see you up there. All right, guys, we are back in the room. It is time to look at this gold, and then we will weigh it, get a value, all that good stuff. So let's look at it right now. with the phone cam. And there it is, right there. I'll try to get as close as I can. Hopefully it does not blur. Look at that piece right there. It's like a leaf gold, like folded in on itself. That's a cool piece. Very coarse gold too. And there it is. Let's put it on a scale and see what we got. Got the scale out. Now let's get my little pan here. Put that on there, zero it out. And now it's time to dump the gold. My hand always gets in the way when I dump the gold. Let's see if I can avoid that this time. Ooh. And there we go. 1.061 grams of gold. Let's get on the gold calculator and let's see what kind of value we got. All right, 1.061 grams of gold is what we got. We will call it 24 karat because it's natural placer gold. Gold price is right now $2,633.11. Calculate $89.82. So we got $89.82. I paid $98 for it. So it was $98. Tax was free. Shipping was free. We'll calculate 91.6%. That's really good. Great return on that. And as usual, another great return from Vendetta Prospecting. He always gives out good pay dirt bags, and that one did not disappoint either. So yeah, there's not much more to say about it. Very easy to pan. A lot of magnetics, but once you get the magnetics out, super easy to pan. And a lot of variety of gold. A little bit of flour gold, but mostly flakes. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it because that's all there is to say about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, share button, notification bell, all those buttons that helps this channel grow. And I need all the help I can get. I'm trying to get up there and soar like an eagle. And I'm just kind of sputtering. Sputtering like a really bad car. Like a Yugo. You remember the Yugos? Short for Yugoslavia. That's where they made those cars. Fun fact. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And until my next review, this is Heath saying peace and love. And I will see you again soon. Happy New Year. Bye.